What are
I don't
you doing?
understand your
What?
plan right there. Is that boredom or is there a...
Well, he's clearly trying to deduce
This
what
is...
happened to his mother by pouring candle wax onto some paper.
I think this might be ancient fingerprint analysis.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
You're gonna get all depressed sitting here by yourself.
Oh, they understood timing in 1963. A minute. That's quite interesting.
Go down a corridor where nobody's lived for the past 50 years. And up a flight of stairs where my great-granduncle or somebody tripped and broke his neck.
Your family's shit out of luck.
They're really shit. Although these people have all reached, like, what? 30s?
Yeah.
35?
Poor Billy.
Well, I don't know, in the 60s, they tended to cast actors who are at least 15 years older than they should have been. When I cast the Fonz in Happy Days when he was like
I don't know.
80.
Oh yeah, things have changed drastically now, right?
Yeah. Dawson's Creek actors were at least 16 when they were in it.
I'm in my room. It's late. I hear somebody outside making a kind of a...
So right, we know this was filmed for a 1963 release, but did this movie take place in that time?
I, personally, at this point, I'm still questioning if they're in Ireland.
Right. And who's Louise?
She's dead.
Right, okay. Simon's dead? No, Mexican's dead.
Whenever we give someone a name in this film,
They
they
die.
immediately get murdered.
Crying.
Okay.
Or at least when we find out what their real name is. Shakin' Stevens is still there.
Shakin' Stevens
So's
is
Larry.
kicking it. Larry's kicking it. We called her Larry. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that is Larry.
Not really.
That's Larry, right?
No, the maid's Larry.
Oh
No, the blonde
The
chick's
bird's Larry. The maid's Lilina or some bullshit. Melina?
Melina? No.
Lillian.
Lillian, yeah. Right.
Lillian's rocking
She's going to die imminently. Now we've worked that out.
Right. We still don't know what his name is.
No,
Possibly Bob.
He nods.
he's currently revealing his innermost fears.
Yeah, he's obviously batshit insane. And he's going to be the reason we all die.
We're just talking over him. Because personally, I'm not invested in his character at all.
Stroke the clock.
Lick it.
She starts laughing.
Lick time.
That'll show it.
And she picks me up in her arms. Runs outside and throws me into the pond.
This guy's batshit insane.
I get the feeling that his family's life, and indeed heritage, revolves around that pond.
You think you just brick it over? How hard is
Tarmac
it?
the entire fucking lake.
There we go. You chuck a little bit of dirt in there, and your curse is fucking cured. See, I am all in favour of the quick fix, and that seems like a relatively quick fix to me.
The man in my dream who climbs up my wall is rich.
But then it'd just be left with the black and the darkness.
I just never thought of it before.
That's how they live.
Just a dream.
It's just a dream.
Just a dream.
It's not going to come back in any way or form, is it?
You've got to hold on to the dream.
Right, so
Oh,
Simon?
Okay, so no, that's not Simon. Simon's dead. That's just Flatcap.
Flatcap, right, okay, so Simon isn't Flatcap, right.
And that's Lillian, the only maid in the fucking 40-chamber castle.
Is it important? All right then.
She knows.
Why doesn't that approach work in real life?
Also, close the fucking door. You've opened
You're the
them.
worst maid.
Although that dress...
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Excuse me, but Arthur's here. He says he has something important to
Arthur.
Arthur, right.
Right.
Arthur, and who's that? Macabre or something? Caleb.
Caleb. That's
Caleb. Right, Caleb and
Dr.
Arthur
Caleb.
are going to chat it right out.
Arthur, I drained the pond like you told me to.
Oh, well, why didn't I do that fucking 15 years ago?
Surely that could be done on camera as well.
There, I think you'd want to see. Show me.
That was a beautiful pause.
That
Well
was.
done, Caleb. That was
Caleb
classic
knows how
acting.
to fucking act.
Patrick McGee, everyone.
Also, I'd like to say Louise is looking stunning right now. Or Sally, or
I'm gonna
Lorraine,
fucking
or...
slap you in a minute. It's not Louise.
Although that would be quite a plot twist.
What if someone else who was in the same room as Louise for a significant period of time turned out to be Louise?
The curse!
Well, it certainly throw me off the scent, considering I've got no fucking idea what's going on.
Also, bras are quite powerful back then. She was jumping around.
I don't think he wears a bra, mate.
I liked... See, all I can think of now is him wearing nothing but a bra.
I never saw that before.
It's because he was water in it.
Now,
must say. I work in iron, remember? 6 years ago, you worked in stone. I never did that.
Forgive me, Kathleen. Oh, that's what she saw underwater and she freaked out.
I thought she saw a person down there.
No. I knew it was a rock, but I didn't know it had that written on it.
Leave him alone. He told you before he's never seen it, and he meant it. Come on, Richard, let's go.
Richard. His name's Richard.
What a dick.
Your mother lies in bed in a state of shock caused by something or somebody. I don't call that a game, Richard.
Caused by my massive wang.
Hungry, conniving little woman has left our midst. That my mother in her struggle clung on desperately to a very valuable diamond tiara.
But I think that shrine has been in that pond for 5 or 6 years. I don't think that 5 or 6 years ago Louise had even heard of Castle Haddon. Do you?
Knocking that back.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
want out of this, Doctor?
that's the game. Also, I'd like to know on what authority he has the ability to judge time on stone. If I was to show you a stone right now, could you suggest roughly how old that
I
stone
could get
is?
it to within a few thousand years.
I could probably get it down to an eon, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I could possibly say that is maybe stone.
Louise did try to steal your mother's tiara.
But mind you, people...
How do you test that stone is actually stone?
I think there's science involved.
Yeah?
A lot of it.
Sure, if you want me to.
I do.
Alright, what does he want to do?
Because your brother's upset, and the young girl too. That leaves the two of us.
Oh. What do you say? Friday
I didn't
night
think that was allowed back then.
down at the Copacabana.
That's some dark
That's-
music.
All of a sudden, Tim Burton.
Yeah. Where does this exist?
Well, clearly, if you own a massive fucking castle, you're going to have tombs, right? It's where all the generations of that family have drowned, invariably at some point.
And they just put them in rooms. I'm pretty sure they'd.
Why are they down there? If you've watched this film before, I apologise on behalf of both of us because we've never seen it. And we've been talking all the way through it. And I genuinely don't know what's going on. Except the fact that these two are now digging around in some tombs.
Which
I don't
seems
know
like
why
a-
they're there.
It seems like a really safe place to be if there is an axe murderer wandering around, right?
Unless the ex-murderer knows you're in there, and then you're fucked.
Or unless you are the axe murderer.
Yeah.
Also,
Maybe I
has
reckon...
that statue got a plaster on its face?
I hope so. I really hope... Oh, hello. What's going on there?
This seems like the kind of stuff you'd want on show rather than just in a tomb.
Yeah. No, there's me.
A stake for vampire hunting,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, if a vampire turns up, mate, I'll be made.
Is this gonna pull a From Dusk Till Dawn and just randomly turn into a vampire movie?
I really hope
like
so.
3/4 of the way through, because
I really hope so. I think that about most films, to be honest.
that'd be fucking epic. Oh, and she well chose the right outfit to go spelunking.
So she actually went in from discovering the gravestone in a lake, got changed into a nightdress, and then decided to go for a walk in the fucking catacombs.
with no trainers.
No, nothing.
Or whatever they had, which was
That's
the
just-
equivalent of trainers
That's
back
hepatitis waiting to happen.
then. That is. There are going to be ulcers. Ulcers?
Ulcers in her
Ulcers?
feet. That
ulcer.
suck. Ulcers in your feet.
What are the other things called that you have to have the cream for? That you're not allowed in swimming pools?
Verrucas.
Verrucas, there we go. Oh.
I told you not to follow me.
Oh dear.
You're frightened to death. Now settle down.
What are you doing here?
The studio where my father worked. Kept his stone cutting tools here. I was trying to find out who made that monument.
Would they keep notes? Is that what you're hoping for?
July 16th, 1953. Today I carved a gravestone for my dead daughter.
Signed,
Then I put it in the lake.
murderer.
What?
Oh.
That's... I don't know why that's there. And neither
did
of them
they not
noticed
notice?
it. And fuck it, let's go to the pub. Might as
Yeah.
well.
If we're going to learn some more names here, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Well, this is the devil's own.
Or if it's Ireland, it's all going to be fucking
If I survive, I'd complete
generic Irish names, of which I can't recall any of them.
O'Haran?
O'Haran,
O'Heary?
Murphy.
O'Leary? Murphy.
Murphy,
Um,
O'Connor.
O'Connor.
drinks the only road to survival.
Warren?
Anything with O, really.
Yeah, single names. Are we talking about first names or surnames here? Because
I don't think O'Connor's or Murphy's well, Murphy might be a first name.
yeah, do the Irish have first and second names? I'm confused. Are they allowed them?
I think they're just kind of designated clans.
Right.
What? Where is he sitting? He's got his own little cubby window.
Was he outside?
He's just in a
Is he
patch.
like a different brand of Irish that aren't allowed indoors?
Just segregated for their own good.
See, and these days we try it and we're racist.
Yeah, but you know,
Ah, MacLeod, a traditional Irish name.
MacLeod.
Yeah.
That's the fucking Highlander.
Yeah,
That's
that's Irish.
Scotland.
Are you going to tell me that they're different? Is this going to be the whole Japanese and Irish conversation all over again?
Okay, how far are we into this film? Episode 3, and you're alienating at least half of the UK.
Hey, not alienating, unifying.
Yeah.
I'm saying potentially the Irish, the Scottish, the Japanese, the Chinese, and I don't know, Koreans, if that's a real place. All are the same.
When did the latter half of that become part of the UK?
Well, we've got homes over there, right?
True.
And they speak English. And not even the American type of English where they spell colour wrong. This is actual
they've got
English.
McDonald's,
We've got McDonald's, which is
totally-
American.
Which is totally...
Harvester, I guess, if they've got a Harvester.
There was a Harvester in Tokyo. That...
Right, fuck it. If they've got a Greggs, they're English. That's how we're determining this. If they own Greggs, which means
I hear
Manchester's
the
blatantly
North
English.
Koreans are massive on Greggs.
They fucking love it.
Yeah, they love their bacon and egg roll.
Are they allowed to eat bacon over there, or is that just the Muslims?
Richard, tell me what
No,
happened.
that's a Muslim.
That is the Muslims, right.
What happened to Louise?
But eggs, they're allowed.
Do you realise how much editing I'm going to have to do on this fucking thing?
As long as you don't edit out this song, which could well be the best song in the world. So you've just asked that guy
Yeah, we were talking about Greggs over that entire conversation, and now I don't know why they're singing.
a legitimate question was asked to that man, and he is singing about fish back.
That's Justin Timberlake's problem. Ask him a straight question, he just starts beatboxing over the fucking... Is that a midget?
I have no idea what's going on right now. Was there a wedding going on here? Is that Louise?
I think that's Louise.
Or is that Sally?
Who's Sally?
The other blonde bird. Did she have a name yet?
We called her Larry.
Larry. Right, sorry. I got the right amount of dots.
No, that's definitely fucking Louise. Who's that gurning prick in the background? Where's John then? Fat John from the boat.
There he is.
Hey! Alright, fuck
Oh.
off. Burned!
Caleb looks well pissed.
Caleb's having none of it. Wish I could have the hairstyle.
How scary is it that most of these people are all dead now?
That's pretty... Well, the kid's alright.
Oh yeah, she might be on her deathbed.
Silly doctor?
Fishing much? Oh,
The days you could smoke indoors.
look how suave that
You're a
tie
fucking
removal
doctor,
was.
why are you smoking?
Then you can help me by
Oh,
telling
it was good back then.
Oh, what, they just smoked while they were...
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Indeed, what he is.
Drinking Coke was good back then as well. It you forced it to your kids, didn't you?
I'm quite serious.
Just after dinner,
And drinking Coke.
they'll just force feed you half a pint of Coke.
But these are subtle matters, so I never spoke.
The milkman used to come along and offer you Coke.
Lady,
Oh, long lady.
Louise did not leave, but was taken away from Castle Halloran.
Do you reckon he talks like that in real life?
Even her husband, John,
Refuses to talk in any other manner.
I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't think that's Louise, you know.
don't know what I'm talking about.
I know I protested furiously a few minutes ago, but
Yeah.
I think that's Larry.
Can you imagine what it's like to try to have
That guy just looked at her tits. Look at him.
You've been looking at tits the entire film.
I have, that's why I know. I can smell her own.
what you're trying to say.
what I'm trying to say to you that I
What was that? I tell you
He's
what,
trying to get you. That's his one moment of glory.
that was it.
that you are probably in a position of some danger.
Look at him. Look! That guy is hot on those tits.
But I'm not sure. It could be any
Oh, not that head.
Well, maybe you
Pushed out the scene.
Has she got an ashtray on her head?
as was still an assistant-in-law
better than X, which Louise had. What's going on with that hair? Right? Is that a hair or a hat?
On the left, that's
Yeah,
a hat. I think.
that is a hat, right?
Very sick man.
Yeah. It
Oh
must
yeah,
be, it
right.
must
I
be
see
a
it
hat.
now.
What?
Kane?
Richard,
Her name
Richard.
is Kane.
Where have you been?
Her name can't be Kane. Kane was a 7-foot tall wrestler.
Anyone to see me cry?
Well, that's what he done before wrestling.
What, in the 60s?
In the
He
60s.
moonlighted as female protagonists in Coppola films. Alright,
Is he
fuck
gonna
you, I'm
eat that
taking a
flower?
flower. I've had enough of this shit. They're all a bit weird in this one.
Right, this guy's just turned batshit insane now.
Returned. So this isn't a flashback, this is up to date.
This is recent,
They
right?
randomly just got married.
And now they're gonna.
And now they're going to fuck off into the darkness for no reason that I can understand, except that one of them's going to get axed in the head.
Right, so what's lighting that wall?
Nothing, I told you, it's Coppola's soul. It's just,
Come on, I don't care what
he's trying to reflect his pain.
Who said anything about me?
Oh, well, obviously, if it's your...
Oh.
everyone, I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to get married anytime soon, make sure that you have your consummation in the nearby hay barn, where creepy old men can walk up at any point in raincoats.
Or me.
Or Percy.
I'm well up for watching. I'm a public service at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
He'll film it for you if you want.
tax deductible. If you're American, I guess. Could I be VAT
Yeah,
deductible?
We don't get taxes in this country, do we?
No. We get taxes.
Yeah. We get free healthcare, no tax.
Yeah. Suck it, Americans, I guess.
Thanks, Obama.
Also, is he gonna?
That cigarette grew pretty quickly.
That was a cigarette
That's-
earlier,
that's
and
a-
now
that's
it's a
a
cigar.
metaphor
And
for-
now it's nothing.
That's a metaphor for his unbridled lust for Larry. Oh, something's gone on.
Is she naked? Oh,
She's been murdered, dude.
What's
Oh,
that?
it's Louise.
Ah, and the pig
Apparently the pig was the witness.
or the lover?
That is a doll, right? Because otherwise, if that can't be
It's
Kathleen.
very, very
Because
light.
if it's Kathleen, she's been dead for 7 years. She's doing pretty well.
Or was she?
Oh, maybe she's just a
Plot
narcoleptic.
twist. She was asleep.
He's taken in this
Is
scene,
she actually hanging up by a hook? Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah, she's
fucking
gonna make
good.
it. but
And the cigar's back.
oh, totally, you got to do it, Scott. But the thing is, he must be the murderer because he took in that scene pretty calm.
Right, please wait until they're both naked and then
Yeah.
just drop a dead body on them, because that would be fucking good.
Or line up the axe. You can get them both in one hit.
Yeah.
That's a double kill. What's up?
Also, no bra, which is quite sexy, right?
Generally, if you're making love to a woman, you remove their bra.
You obviously do it very differently to mine.
Apparently so.
Wait a minute, are we talking consensual here, or...?
Yes, we are. I see we're quickly forming a certain character here in our recording. I feel like I'm the straight man and you're the fucking cunt.
What do you mean, in our recording? And I refuse to believe you're straight. I've seen the way you look at people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it was him all along. Oh, you're fucked now. Where did he get a gun from?
Oh. In his cigar.
He's melted.
That facial expression is amazing.
Now, this upsets me more. Right? Okay, he's the axe murderer. Fair enough. This means
There's a trombone coming. It's like, is he gonna play her like some sexy flute?
you never played a lady like a sexy flute?
Just the once. But my mum said no more.
You children play with stone the way other children played with the building bricks.
What?
You all forgot what a talented little boy Billy was.
What about Kathleen?
What about Kathleen? I still don't know if it's a doll or not.
Met a wax doll
Oh, wax doll.
to relieve his guilt.
And then
Best way to test that is to smash it in the face.
fucking take that.
At least fucking test it first.
Kane. She was called Kane.
Her fucking name was Kane.
That's beautiful.
Right,
Mary
so-
Mitchell did a good job on that one. And the mother was just called Lady.
Yeah, so did the mother die?
No, she just went a bit doolally.
Right, so we need to understand this film now.
Alright,
So let's do a timeline here. So
we've got 70 seconds to work it out.
we've got Louise and John on a boat.
Yeah.
John's all like, "You can't have my money
Yeah.
unless I'm alive," and then dies.
Because he's the only way that Louise was going to get written into the will.
Right.
And then he died. And then she went to Ireland to try and be all nicey to the rest of the family.
And cover it up.
Yeah. I don't know why she buried the fucking dolls of the dead Kathleen, who was a little girl in the picture, in the pond.
The only thing I can think of is she was attempting to freak out the mother enough that she randomly dies. But
Right.
surely it'd be easier to kill her.
But how would that get her in the will?
And how
If
would
the
you
will
get-
owner died?
And how would you know that she'd be sitting out there by that lake at that precise moment in time that the rope decided to snap and
Yeah.
push out the...
True.
That's an awful lot of foresight there that I don't think a dead person would have.
No. And to be honest, she kind of fucked herself by getting axed in the face.
Yeah.
Because that undermined her entire plan.
I don't know if that was part of the plan. If it was, I'm well impressed.
Yeah.
Because, who would suspect her
Okay.
if she's dead?
And then the son, who turned out to be axe murderer, was mental because his sister died.
Not died, was killed with a trombone.
Was killed with a trombone.
In a trombone-related death.
Tromboned to death. It sounds like a pretty lethal way to go.
Or a very sexy
If you don't know
way
what
to go.
tromboning is, go and look at Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, there was definitely some mild tromboning going on there.
You can't kill someone from mild tromboning.
You have to be
This
pretty
is full
forceful.
force tromboning. But the thing that did me was that the doctor found Louise's body hung up on a meat hook next to a pig.
And
right?
very nonchalantly
and just kind of went,
removed it.
Must be Friday.
Yeah.
And then picked up the wax doll, fucked off in time to shoot the guy who was the axe murderer.
Yeah. I'm guessing back then a lot of bodies were on meat hooks.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just kind of the natural thing. I mean,
Well,
now,
the 60s was a shaky time in Ireland.
it wasn't good. I mean, it's obviously much better now, right? With the potato harvests.
Many potato harvests. I hear they've even got French fries these days.
Oh. Two nationalities merging to create the ultimate chip. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So, we kind of understand the plot as being...
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Cinematography, black, mainly.
There was an awful lot of dark in that movie.
Yeah.
How would you rate the movie? If you had to, out of 10.
Out of 10?
10 obviously being the highest score.
Well, it wasn't unpleasant to watch.
No.
I was just confused for most.
At no point was I bored.
No, but I just didn't really understand what was going on.
Although-
I'll say the pace was good.
The pace was good because you got nothing an awful lot of the time. So if you're gonna have nothing,
Alright, if this is the first film we're putting out, let's call this a baseline. I'll say that's a 5.
that is a 5.
Yeah.
We weren't bored. We were very confused.
We knew 70% of the names by the end of the film.
Only because of the title, the end credits,
And you only made 3 jokes I'm going to have to edit out.
which is quite impressive.
Which is pretty good for an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to say that was a solid 5.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. For a 1963 film, it had a lot going for it.
Don't know. For Francis Ford Coppola, he went on to make The Godfather, of course, and all these...
See, I like to think...
the Godfather
I like to
films.
think The Godfather was written prior to this.
You think?
Yeah.
What, you think Godfather was his mainstream film and this was his indie
This is
flick?
experimental
His indie
phase that,
Just
only
for
for
the
the true
true
fans.
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that people look back on and really appreciate his talent.
Absolutely. But then, the story that William Campbell, the guy who played Richard, who turned out to be the murderer,
Yeah.
he was complaining that when he tried to call Coppola later on to get a part in The Godfather, and Coppola didn't call him back, and he was like, "Oh, I can't believe he didn't phone me back after all we'd been through." I can kind of understand why he didn't,
Yeah.
because he was a shocking actor. He was quite terrible.
Although you could put that down to the fact that nowadays we've got mobile phones. He could have well been out and not got that
Very
telegram
true.
or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't have assistants either.
They didn't. There was no answer phone.
No.
So you phone through, they don't know you've called. There was no 1471.
No, true.
No.
Yeah.
So
well, William, there's your answer.
Yeah.
It was technology that got in your way.
It was. He was hounding you for that part in The Godfather, and by going out one evening to see, I don't know, maybe you went for a Harvester. Maybe you went out for a Greggs because you're fucking English.
In Tokyo.
In Tokyo. Yeah. A Greggs in Tokyo. You missed your part, and you've got no one else but yourself to blame.
Yeah.
Or you were really shit as an actor.
On that note,